Hi, everybody. Something so different, so unique, and something that I've always known should be available to me has recently just about started becoming available. I always desired from a very young age to have a sense of communion in the world with my creations, with my engagement with everything that's similar to the communion and interaction that I have with nature and with the birds and the beautiful plants in my house. And one of the recent conversations that have come up in Access Consciousness called autonomy has really cracked open my world into a whole array of possibilities because all of those things that were an idea, a sense that I've always had from a young age of like oneness, communion, and living in a different way. Now it feels like it's become more accessible. This conversation, which by the way, I'm not an expert of, but something that I'm so deeply studying because I am so interested in having what's beyond that which we call autonomy in the world. And this quest has really been taking me on these dynamic new conversations and bringing up a whole another level of lightness and joy and possibility in my everyday life that I invite you to explore and have with you and in your world too. So this is a humanoid clock call, roll calling all the humanoids who know that something different is available, but it's just so frustrating to be living in this world that's full of so much noise and chaos. And it's almost like, how do you survive this? How do you function in this? But what if you started asking a different question? How do you thrive in this? And that is the invitation for this call, freedom beyond autonomy, receiving the gifts of oneness and communion, really making this something that's not just esoteric, a sense that we have, but something that we get to embody in our everyday life and creations. So if this is an energy that pings you, I invite you to come join us, play with us in this dynamic 1 hour call that we're doing on October 17th called Creation Be sorry, Freedom Beyond Autonomy. Because creation, true creation is a space that's available when we stopped doing autonomy. So if any of this pings you, I invite you to come join us, play in this exploration with us. It's just a $50 call and it has country pricing, so it might be different for your country. If you're familiar with the country pricing system in Access Consciousness, you will know what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar with that, please go to my webpage, avapandits.com/autonomy, and check us out. And if this is an energy that pings you, come play. What the hell else is truly possible and available? And what if now is the space for you to choose that which you've always known has got to be available? So I hope to see you tomorrow or today, depending on when you're listening to this. Ciao, ciao.